Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties. Nothing new there. Fashionably late, but I'm here. Hope you guys are doing well. Got some sweet videos in the making for y'all. If you guys are new here, just want to do this little intro in case somebody finds my video. I'm a flight attendant and a National Guard soldier down in Florida, so I try to document the life of a flight attendant and the life of an Army National Guard soldier and kind of give you guys tips and tricks along the ways while traveling and how to stay fit. That's like one of the biggest challenges I found with being a flight attendant and in the National Guard, always traveling. Now, it wasn't easy the first year. I definitely gained some weight. So if you guys saw my transformation that I posted that I'm going to be creating that video, it's a video that's been long in the making and long overdue. One thing that I do regret is I wish that I kind of documented that series a little bit more when I started YouTube, because there was a lot of value in what I was doing and being able to accomplish losing 26 pounds in 16 weeks while traveling 18 plus days a month. And it's always one of the biggest questions I get when I meet a new crew. It's, how'd you do it? Like, it just seems impossible, but it's really all it comes down to is discipline and just instilling habits into your life and finding fulfillment in it. Because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you're not going to stick to the plan. So excited to let you guys see that video. I don't have an official date for that video, but I would like to get it out by next week. And I'm going to be offering online coaching again as well. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming this year, and I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to have all this downtime. At first, I was kind of bummed out about taking the summer leave with JetBlue, but it's opened up a lot of opportunity for me to actually kind of pursue other things and avenues that I enjoy a little more to help out with my YouTube channel, because I do enjoy YouTube. I do enjoy the process of creating content and sharing it with an audience, and I wouldn't have this audience if it wasn't for you guys, so I really do appreciate that. Really quickly, let's say hello. What's up, Fred? How you doing? Connor? How y'all doing? Caden, Arrow. What's your name, Arrow? But what's up? If you guys have any questions, feel free to hop on. I know you probably saw the title and it was like accidents happen, and then there was like a crying emoji. So yeah, an accident did happen, and I am so happy that I bought the warranty package for my Maverick, my drone. So last weekend, we went out to a park here in Fredericksburg, and I was flying the drone. It was a super windy, gloomy day to start the morning, and I tried to do one of those quick shots. If you have a drone, you understand what it is. It's a quick shot. You just hit the button, and like I was so infatuated with the drone just like spinning around the lake, and then all of a sudden, Shanley's like, "Is that gonna hit the tree?" And like the last second when she said that, I was like, "Oh, poop!" And it just like went right into a tree, like full speed, smashed into the ground. The gimbal stabilizer camera popped out. Ended up calling or messaging DJI, and I spent $39 for the package. So you get 2 free drone repairs or replaces within a year. So if you guys are going to get a drone, I highly recommend buying the refresh package, it's called. But I think when I get that drone back, I might actually just send it back in and get the Maverick 2, because it's like $300 more for like way more quality and more functionality to it. So yeah, that was the accident. So where you guys all watching from? Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. If you guys have any questions about flight attendant, military, my challenge. So if you guys have noticed, I just got back, just ran my 2 miles. I am on day 12. So today's day 12, and I know it's only 2 miles a day, and I want to run 30 days straight, but it's more than just running 2 miles. It's actually sitting down and setting a goal and sticking to it, and that's where the growth comes from. you're going to grow more just by adhering to a goal that you set and sticking to it. So I picked a nice, easy challenge for myself, and it actually is kind of tough to stick to it. Like there's days where I'm like, I don't want to run, but those days that I don't want to run and I get out there and I do run, I just feel more. I just have more fulfillment, just by sticking to my word and just instilling those habits. And that's kind of what I want to teach you guys. And if you didn't know, there is a challenge group that I created, and it's a free group on Facebook. There's like 5 of us in there, and I'm basically just keeping everybody updated within my challenge, giving them quick videos. I'm posting what I'm doing to create my goals and stick to my goals. And you guys are more than welcome to join the challenge with me and set a goal yourself. And ultimately, I'd love for that challenge group to just turn into like a self-sufficient group where we have different challenges running and we have like group leaders keeping each other accountable and motivated. So if you guys are interested in that group, feel free. It should be down in the description. Should just say Facebook challenge group. So what do I think is better, flight attendant or pilot? So, well, I would say if you want more money, definitely go pilot. If you're a flight attendant and you're okay with it's tough. You're scraping by your first year or two as a flight attendant. You're making 25, maybe 30,000 for that year. And if you guys didn't know, like I graduated college with a logistics degree, and I had 5 interviews, and 2 of them were offering me 60,000 plus just to start to work as a logistician at a warehouse. But at the end of the day, it was never about the money for me. So, and Shanley brought up the idea of, hey, let's just be flight attendants because like we both want to travel, we want to do stuff. And at first it was kind of tough, but it's just, if you're pursuing things because of money, monetary value, you're not going to get a lot of fulfillment in life. And I think one of the best decisions I made was, it was scary. I mean, I literally was living on my own for 7 years, and I decided to take a job where I'm going to make half of what I was offered. And then I had to move back in with my parents. Like that was tough. I had to move back in with my parents and my girlfriend. And it was a tough adjustment. But my parents definitely made it easy. They didn't charge us rent. So we were able to save for 2 years. So yeah, that was just me going off on a tangent, but I hope you get some value out of that, because I think a lot of people just choose a job based off of monetary value and safety. And, yeah, you should obviously have a plan if you're going to go the more risky route, but I just knew I didn't want to sit at a desk. I knew I didn't want to be a 9-to-5 person at a desk, and there are people that love doing that. So I'm not going to knock you guys for that. For FAs, you're going to get way less money. So let's compare statistics for monetary value. Like FAs, they start off at 21 an hour, I think, for most airlines, and then other airlines like pilots start in the 50s, and then I think their pay increases like way more than ours after a year. You're going to do a lot more work as a flight attendant. You're going to be more interacting with customers. I love socializing with people. So it's fun for me. I just think long-term for career-wise benefits, the best route to go is pilot, but it's not going to be as interactive. You're going to be in the cockpit with the FO, or if you're the FO, you're going to be with the captain, and it's just going to be you two for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So it just really depends on what you want to do and how far you want to go with your career. But I don't think it's bad to start off as a flight attendant and then work your way up to a pilot. It's kind of like the way I look at the military. I think most people should start off enlisted and then work their way up to an officer, which is what I'm doing. But yeah, so long answer for that question, but it was a good question. Any update on my interview yet? Yeah, I'm actually speaking with the chief warrant officer right now. She said end of June, early July, no official date yet. So that's the update I got for you guys and for the whole pilot situation, but that's still happening. That is still my ultimate goal. It's been my goal since I joined the military. Yeah. You're still going to pilot route for training? Yes. So for military, if you guys didn't know, the unit that I'm going to be put into or selected into for Florida is in Cecil Airfield in Jacksonville, and they have like Blackhawks and Chinooks. So they don't have fixed winged aircraft, so it's all helicopters. I think they do have opportunities to go. I think St. Augustine has the fixed wing aircraft. It just really depends on what the Army needs and whatever they demand and they need, they're gonna put you in that slot, and that's where you're gonna get. So most likely, I'm gonna start off as a rotary wing pilot, and then I'm gonna have to work to get my hours to be a fixed wing pilot. So I think when I finish schooling and stuff, I'd probably come back and still be a flight attendant, but a pilot in the Army, which is kind of cool to think, right? Where are you going after Virginia/Maryland? We are going somewhere that has a business opportunity. For myself, it's going to be a good, I don't know how long we're going to be there because it's, like I said, it depends on the demands of the military. But it's going to be a good opportunity for growth for myself and Shanley as well. So we should have some opportunities where we go next. I kind of want to keep that a secret, but I did spill the beans in one of my previous videos about where I was going by accident. But you know how it is. It's clickbait. Come on, I gotta have some excitement here. How does Shanley like living with her nephews? She loves it. It's she's excited. I'm excited too. I get to meet her niece and nephew, and it's been a pleasure experience. They've been very accommodating here for us, and we're very thankful to have this. Shanley's over. She's over there chilling. We're gonna get ice cream later. That's kind of like our treat. One of my best friends is a captain in the Coast Guard Reserves and loves it. Yeah, no, if you can get in the Coast Guard, that's game changing. Oh yeah, so I'm supposed to be on state active duty right now. I don't know if you guys know that. But in the Florida Guard, they're doing a mission down there in Florida, but I got excused. I offered to go, and then they said I didn't have to go, and then they asked if I wanted to go, and at the point where I've committed to not going, I'm hanging out here. But I have a lot of training coming up. I know a lot of people have been sending me direct messages. I do read my messages, but it's just so overwhelming that I'm not able to, like, if I start replying, then I'm like, I get in the mode and like hours could pass for me answering the messages. So that's why I love doing these lives, just to get on here and answer questions that you guys might have. It's not that I'm ignoring anybody. It's just I have a lot going on and a lot of goals that I want to complete, and it takes a lot of my time. No, the black dog didn't come with me. His name's Gronk. He's still with my mom. Yeah. I know, sad times, but we get 2 dogs here. I did have a quote for you guys. I did. Trust me. Quote every time. Let's see what I do with it. Oh no, I exited out. Of course I did. So yeah, if you guys get questions, I want to stay on here for as long as I can to answer whatever you guys have for me. But yeah, I think one of the toughest things with being a flight attendant, being in the military, and then having like a YouTube channel is doing your taxes. And I have no clue about taxes, so I actually reached out to a professional, certified CPA. I don't know what, certified professional accountant. So we're gonna create a YouTube video answering as many questions that you guys might have with if you have a small business, if you are a flight attendant, if you're in the military, because there's a lot of things that you can like write off to like reduce your taxes and up your tax refund. So he's been very helpful. He gave me a bunch of information, and it was so helpful that I decided I'm going to help everybody else and create a video on doing your taxes as a flight attendant, a National Guard soldier, or someone that has a small business. Because I guess if you have a YouTube channel, it is considered a small business, and you could like write off all your equipment, anything that you used involving YouTube. So drone included. Yes, Emma, I do want to be a pilot. Give Shanley a wet willy tonight for payback.
No
She
way,
will.
Jose.
She'll get it when it's least expected. Would I ever want to go into the military full time? No, because um, I enjoy having a civilian life on the side as well. I think if I were to start off active duty, I might have a different perspective. But since I've been able to kind of enjoy a civilian life and enjoy the benefits of being in the military and serving my country, I think it's the perfect balance. I know it might not seem like a lot doing like a week and a month, but it does get time consuming and it does usually come at like the worst weekends. But to be fully transparent, January, February, March, 4 months, and my next drill isn't until like end of July. So we're looking at that's unheard of. Like this whole coronavirus has taken a poop on everything. Um, I'm not complaining. It's been a nice break. Will I go back to JetBlue as a flight attendant in October? Yeah, definitely. But again, it depends on. I have my interview for flight school end of June, beginning of July. They could end up sending me to warrant officer school like the next day. I could leave for like 5 weeks, and then after warrant officer school, they slot you for flight school, which I think is up to 52 weeks. Not fully positive on that, but that's in like Fort Rucker, Alabama. So everything's just kind of up in the air, and that's another thing with like being in the military. It's like you got to be willing and able to adapt and go whenever you're called. So
Flight attendant too.
in a flight attendant, yeah. That was what was that? That was Mosquito Joe. So I did a modeling gig for Mosquito Joe in Jacksonville. I don't just have like a modeling gig just for that specific company. There's a modeling agency in Jacksonville called Denise Carroll's Models. They haven't really had many like opportunities, and usually the lady kind of sends you an email if you kind of fit the description, and I don't really fit the description that many times, and whenever I do, I hop on the opportunity because it's some good money. But yeah, I'm still with the modeling agency. I just haven't had a gig, and yeah, so I got some pretty cool videos coming up. Pretty excited to make them. I know a lot of you guys subscribe for like flight attendant life, but this is like a different chapter within this year, and I'd have to adapt and overcome and create videos kind of where I can, and that involves doing stuff I love right now because that's all I can do. But I will be traveling here soon, and yeah. Hey, babe, do you want to say hello? You want to come say hi to the peep?
Just tell him hi for me. I gotta knock this out real quick.
Shan says hello. Also, so I have a video coming out probably within the next couple weeks or so. I kind of want to track the analytics. So I got the Whoop. I don't know if you guys have heard of Whoop, but the analytics on this Whoop in the past 2 days that I've had have blown my mind. And so this Whoop cost me $0. They send you the Whoop band for free, and then you get your first month free as well. And I don't know if I put that link down in the description, but if I didn't, I'll put it down there after this video. If you guys are interested in getting the Whoop band and you want like a free fitness tracker, it looks, I mean, to me, it looks stylish. It lasts 5 days, the battery, and then they have a external battery pack that you just throw over and it charges it fully in 90 minutes, and then you just take it off and just continue about your day. But the analytics on this have been crazy. And I got this, I'm doing a CrossFit workout coming up here, the Murph, on Monday, and I want to compare the analytics with my Garmin and my Whoop. I know there's certain things that the Garmin can do because it's an expensive watch, but I want to compare like the analytics of like the heart rate variability and the calories burned and the distance tracked. And I mean, just seems like a kind of a cool video, something that is really intriguing to me. I don't know about you guys. Hey Chris, just saw an ad for the Titans games hosted by The Rock. Have you ever thought of doing something like that, or maybe this could be a goal? Yeah. I actually just was on so I don't know if you guys know, but there's this web page called like Devin Levesque Daily, and he does 2 live stream workouts a week, and he does like interviews every week. And just the other day he did one with Michael Eckert. I don't know if you guys know who Michael Eckert is, but he's a U.S. Marine. He holds the world record for chin-ups in 60 seconds. I think it was like 58, which is insane. He competed on the Ninja Warrior, I think, a couple times, and I've thought about applying for Survivor because I got asked to apply for Survivor a couple years ago, and then or when I started YouTube. So was that a couple years ago? It was like last year. Yeah, and I have been seeing the Titans games for The Rock, so I think I might throw an application in there. I mean, why not? I love a good competition. Thanks for that, Eric. Appreciate that. I'm going to add that to my list. You guys have any suggestions for like challenges coming up? It doesn't have to be fitness related. It could be a couples challenge. It could be anything, whatever challenge, like an eating challenge, or I don't know. Whoop, discount store at Amazon. I don't know if they have a discount. If they have a discount for Whoop on Amazon, go for it. But I think my link supports me. So if I put the link down in the description, it's going to support me. I think it gives me another free month if someone signs up. And if you guys do sign up, send me a message because we can create a Whoop team, which is kind of cool. So then we can track each other and keep each other accountable. So I mean, I find myself missing going to work for sure. I definitely miss traveling, and I miss going to hotels. But to be honest, guys, like the last month or two of flying, like I felt like I was in a prison. There was like literally nothing to do, and it just made too much sense to not trap myself at a hotel or trap myself in a plane during those times, and it just wasn't worth the risk to just continue to fly and just be cooped up. It just didn't bring me happiness. It wasn't what I signed up for, and it's not, you can't really predict a pandemic, but when the company offered the summer off leave program, it just made too much sense to just take the leave and focus on myself. But I do miss it, yeah. And I'm definitely excited to get back, excited to start traveling again. Florida is open. So maybe I'll take a trip here soon to Florida. Greetings from Fort Lauderdale. Sweet. Haven't kept up. You got to catch up. I had a video, my last video, I showed you guys my favorite go-to 25-minute prep to create these delicious burrito bowls. So go check that one out. And then the video before that, I believe I talked about the challenge that I'm doing, which is just running for 30 days. And it's just simply setting a goal, sticking to it, and over time you're gonna recognize, you're gonna feel that confidence grow inside you from just sticking to a goal. And that's what it's all about. It's just, I think a lot of people, what gets down on them is they set such a big goal that they try to adhere to it, but they end up failing because it's such a big goal that's like out of their league at the time that they quit and they give up on themselves. And my biggest thing is like understanding that you got to set smaller goals to reach that bigger goal. Now, I'm not saying like just because you have such a big goal, you're never going to get to that goal. It's just you got to be realistic with your goal setting and think daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. And I set a goal to run every day for 30 days. And after 30 days, we'll see what the next goal is. I'm not really positive what I want to do, but I just know that there's going to be mental growth at the end of this 30 days. I've already felt it after 12 days. And like I said earlier, guys, there's a a Facebook challenge group where I'm just kind of documenting the process, and I'll create a video at the end of the 30 days. But if you guys want to be like in the group and kind of follow along with my process of just sticking to a goal and how I sit down and write out goal setting, feel free to join. Thank you, Dazzling G. Appreciate it. Thank you. It always boosts my confidence hearing comments like that. What's up, Ryan? Houston, have you been to Alpha Elite Gym? I think that's in Houston, Texas. I don't know if you guys watch like Max Chunin or Christian Guzman, but they're like big fitness YouTubers that have a gym and their companies out in Houston. Awesome, Peter. Glad you made it. You enjoyed it. More cooking videos. All right. I'd love to do like live cooking videos where like I put out a grocery list the week before and I'll go live and you guys can like cook with me. Be kind of cool. I can't believe I knocked the quote down. But yeah, if you guys got questions, definitely ask away. Give me 1 second while I look for this quote. I don't know why I X'd it out. So I thought about, have you heard of like that Bring Sally Up challenge? It's like 3.5, 4 minutes long of like doing a push-up. But you only do 30 push-ups, but it's like you have to go with the beat. It's like bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Thinking about doing that to start off a video because it looked pretty tough. I'm probably going to use that workout bar that I have. I don't know if you guys see my Instagram, but it's the real deal. I've been doing 100 push-ups a day on top of my 2 miles a day because I haven't touched a weight since March. Yeah, I lost like 5 pounds in the past 2 months from just not lifting weights, and I feel good though. I feel lean. I feel like my strides getting stronger with running. Any tips on deployment? Deployment, I mean, that's tough. Deployment's tough. It's good times, bad times. It's something that you look back on and you're like, oh, that was actually a good time. But during it, you're like, this sucks. But there was a lot of growth. Biggest tips is just surround yourself with a good group of guys. I had a really good group of guys that were funny, and we always went to the gym. We get like midnight chow. I never ate so good in my life before on deployment. Cooking with Chris. Yeah. You guys like that little Chef Chris pop up? I thought that was kind of funny. I made myself laugh. What motivates me to go to the gym every day? I just love going to the gym. I've been working out since, I mean, I've been playing sports since I was 7 or 8. And from an early age, I broke my collarbone in 8th grade, and my uncle took me to the gym, and I would work out with my dad and my stepdad all the time. But when I broke my collarbone, like I knew like I needed to get stronger and bigger, and I just fell in love with the endorphin release, the high you get from going to the gym. It's just something that excites me. So like right now, it's not even like, it's just something that's instilled in me. It's been a passion of mine. Again, it's just, some people don't enjoy the gym because I don't think they started early enough in their when they were younger, and then they kind of look at it as like a task, like a chore, whereas I look at it as like an escape, like something to just go and just be free and just enjoy. I still take my greens daily. I do. I still have a tub of Opti greens left, but I don't have an affiliate link with First Form. It's not that I don't like their supplements. They have an amazing line of supplements. I just didn't really see myself aligning with that company anymore. But if you do have their supplements are awesome. I still have some supplements left. But there are some companies that I do really love, and they have military background, and they're kind of companies that I see myself hopefully down the road working with. But yeah, I take my greens daily. I drink coffee daily, and I unfortunately have been drinking an energy drink daily. So it'd be a really tough video if I did like 30 days no caffeine.
You would be so cranky.
I'll be so cranky. Sarvish, I can't talk about deployments. I can't talk about any upcoming deployments, at least. It's just top secret. Shh. Are you getting prepared for a competition? Funny thing is, like, I wanted to do a competition this summer, but I was supposed to have training with the military in June, so I didn't sign up for a competition. And the competition I wanted to do was in Houston, Texas, at the Alpha Elite Gym, and I didn't sign up for it because I was like, oh, I got military training, so I didn't plan to do a show this year. But at the end of the day, coronavirus came about. It kind of took a poop on everything. So I'm kind of glad I didn't start training for a show, but I definitely want to train for a show next year if I have the time, if I'm not at flight school. No workout. I work out every day. I go for a run. I do push-ups, sit-ups. I got these bands. I don't know if you guys can see them. Got these sets of bands. These are like $20 on Amazon. Best investment ever. What else we got? I love intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is awesome. I am going to make a video on intermittent fasting for you guys as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask questions about intermittent fasting. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not an expert, but I did do a lot of research on them back in the day. And I have videos out explaining the benefits of intermittent fasting. I think if you go back into like my older videos, I did like a transformation from doing intermittent fasting for like 16 weeks or 12 weeks. I forget what it was. Chris, I just came in. Are you finished flying or is it on hold? So I'm like on hold from flying until September. So my company offered a summer leave program, and I took it. So I get to collect unemployment, keep my job, accrue seniority, and they give us extra benefits too with doing that, and it helps the company out. I don't know if you guys saw, there was an article posted about like stocks, and some stock guru was like, after looking at all the other airlines, like, I have the most faith in JetBlue stock because of their balance sheet and how they've been handling this pandemic. So food for thought if you guys are into stocks. But I'm not finished. I'm finished flying for the summer. I mean, if things clear up a little bit, I do see myself doing some traveling this summer. I have some other opportunities and some YouTubers I want to meet up with for some challenges. So when things are feeling good, I'm gonna go, and I feel like things are starting to feel better. You know, states are opening up, specifically Florida. So that's gonna be the first place I go. What's up, Danielle? Wishing you a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend as well. Is anybody doing the Murph this weekend? It's a challenge in honor of Lieutenant Michael Murphy. I believe it's like 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then to start the workout, you do a mile run, and then at the end of the workout, you do another mile run, and then you're supposed to do it with like a 20-pound weighted vest, and I plan on doing that Monday. Super stoked. I'm going to track the analytics on my Whoop and my Garmin to share with you guys. How long is flight training with the Army? I think it depends on the aircraft, but I think it's like up to 2 years, a year or 2 years. As of right now, Leon, the muscles that I mainly work out are cardiovascular because I'm running every day. I'll throw some push-ups in there, and then I'll do some band workouts. I try to stay balanced. I try to hit everything, but I'm not perfect. But it's all about balance if you guys are starting a fitness routine. And I am going to start offering online coaching here soon. Yeah, no, the gym, not being able to go to the gym, it's tough. You gotta just get out there and go for a walk. If you can just get out, you'll feel a lot better. Just it's a good way to clear your head too. Yep, I bought Ford stock. Let me check. Do you guys have any stock advice for me? Any stock gurus out there? Because I was hoping for a bigger drop in Ford, and they've been going steady. So Ford's trading at 562. I bought in around like $4. I only bought 10 shares. But when I started using Robinhood, I had $35 in there. Now I'm at $76. So we're doing something right. And I just threw some money. I threw $15 in there just for fun to see kind of where I could take it. And if you guys do want to start investing in stocks, I do have a link down below with Robinhood, where if you guys sign up, you'll get your first free stock just by signing up. So yeah. Yeah. Fitness is and that's the thing. That's why I set challenges, I set goals, and I think a lot of people haven't really learned to adapt yet. Like they think that they need the gym for fitness because you can get to go work out at home, body weight. You can go for a run, go for a walk. But yeah, it is a coping system for a lot of people. And I think they said the suicide rates have been up because of it. What's up? Brazil. Awesome, man. Where is everybody else watching from? Thanks for Smet. If you guys are here, if you guys feel like it, just hit that thumbs up. It'd be pretty cool. I'd appreciate it. And if you guys do end up signing up for stocks, let me know. And let me know what stocks you guys are going to buy into, because I'm hoping to start to see like a decline, but it's unlikely. I'm kind of bummed out because Tesla was at like a really low. I think they got to like 300 or something. Now they're back up at 800. So I kind of wish I bought Tesla. We got London, Alabama, New York, Williamsburg. What's up, Peter? I'm in Fredericksburg. Cali, London, England. I mean, cool, man. Awesome. I'm going to stay on here for like until 45. So if you guys got questions, let me know. I'm going to try to see if I missed anything. But I really just wanted to get on here, hop on and say hello, because I don't have a video to post for you guys today. And I think these lives are awesome. If you guys enjoy these lives, let me know. I think it's just a good way for me to get on, interact with you guys, and give you a chance to have your questions answered. What's up, Ryan? Ryan from Michigan. Are you planning on ever working your way up to doing a full Ironman competition? That's definitely not out of the question. I do love challenges, and that is something I would love to train for. I don't know, Ryan, do you watch Nick Bear? He's a YouTuber that has done an Ironman. He's training for like the Boston Marathon. But he was the reason why I started YouTube, watching his videos. We got the West Coast, Oregon. Yeah, no, I can't wait till we start flying to Europe. Supposedly, according to all the news articles, we're still coming. We're still coming to Europe. Anybody? Some of you guys said Florida. How is it in Florida? Because I'm thinking about coming down there. And if you guys are just tuning in, you're probably like, "Oh, what was the accident?" I crashed my drone. So yeah, drone is out of commission. I sent it in last week. They said once they receive the drone, they're gonna you'll get it back within 5 to 7 business days. Just downloaded Robinhood. Awesome. It's good. Trip is good. Weather was beautiful today in Virginia. It started off kind of muggy, but I just got back from a run before I did this live, and it was nice out. Oh wow, the beaches aren't open in Fort Lauderdale yet. Do you know if they're open in Jacksonville? I'm thinking about taking a trip there. I have some military stuff I got to do. That's Florida for you, hot and rainy. Former B6 crew member here from Cali, missing all the flying, traveling at the moment. Are you on summer leave or COVID-19 leave, or did you just decide to leave? 83 in Boston today. Wow. What a beautiful day. I know. Actually, now that you say that, I think my mom told me about that. She's like, thinking about calling out of work, but I gotta stay. And she's a nurse and she has to do all the tests for the coronavirus. So she's like, I gotta stay there and do that. So I won't be able to call out Friday. Okay, cool. Thinking about doing a little Jack's trip here soon. If you guys didn't know, that's kind of where the military unit is that I'm looking to go when I become a pilot. Northeast Florida. If you guys didn't know, I went to University of North Florida in Jacksonville. All right, 1:43 a.m. I appreciate you staying up. Should definitely get some rest though. Good night. Took 1 month leave at work. Corpse closed, yeah. Oh yeah, the airport is closed in Oakland. All right, we got a couple more minutes. Let me pull up this quote. Guys, if you want just a few more minutes, definitely ask some questions, and I'll schedule another live in advance for next week so you guys can kind of prepare. I know I scheduled this at like midnight last night, I think. Corpse closed. Sweet, 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 sweet. I can't find the quote.
The struggle.
I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I had it up, I swear.
It wasn't on your phone, was it?
No, but it's saved. So I'm just gonna give you guys a new quote. I'm just gonna pick one that kind of catches my attention. Atlantic Beach. I love Atlantic Beach. Actually, I have like notifications come up on my my email from Atlantic Beach for houses. Interesting. Curtis. All right, I don't want to take up any more of your time, so I'm gonna just pick a quote. This one is by Eleanor Roosevelt. Quotes on overcoming fear. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I'll live through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. I like it. Not bad. Little impromptu quote. How long do you have to serve in order to use the GI Bill? I think it's, I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't used mine yet. I used my, I used post 9/11 for EMT school. I think it's like 18 months. I don't know. I could do a Google search, but anyways, guys, sorry for taking up so much of your time. Hope you all have a good night. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day. See you guys on the next video. Smash that thumbs up before you guys leave. It's free, and I appreciate it.